Hey everybody, how's it going? So I'm here to announce a course I will be putting up on Udemy in case it interests any of you. It's going to be a materials modeling course using VESTA. This will be the first of many courses I'll put on there. Another one would be like a course making atomic inputs in VESTA and then using them in Quantum Espresso, for example. But here I want to focus on a course that highlights 2D material heterostructures. And specifically, we're going to be looking at heterostructures of 2D materials that have minimal lattice mismatch. So I'll show you how you can do this using a concept known as root integer supercells. And how can you start with the bulk crystals and end up with these minimally lattice mismatched structures. So the course will feature 3 materials completely from start to finish. You should be very well versed in what's going on with these hexagonal systems by the end. So the course features 3 custom 2D material heterostructures. Each of them has the hexagonal lattice. What I'm really trying to describe in the course is the concept between full and root integer supercells. So for example, how could you have a root 27 supercell? So what does that look like? How do we even come up with that notation? And how can we make those cells in VESTA? And I want to teach it through examples. So I have these 3 pretty comprehensive examples, and it's perfect if you're anywhere from a beginner to advanced. If you're an experimentalist or you just are using VESTA for basic visualization, then I think this course would be too advanced for you. But if you're going down the computational chemistry PhD track, computational physics PhD track, or maybe material science engineering using computational models, this definitely is something you want to check out. I'll be going through a full description of monolayer, bilayer, and many-layer creation. So we're going to be making 5 monolayer systems, I think 2 bilayer systems, and a 3-layer graphene system. I'm also making a Slack community. Apologize for the cutoff here, where you'll be able to directly message me, chat with me. We can Zoom or whatever. So yeah. At the end of this course, I'll give you an email address, and you'll be able to send me your email to that email address, and I'll invite you to the Slack community. And I look forward to seeing you. So in this course, we'll be talking about, heterostructures of 2D materials, but specifically, like for example, between graphene and molybdenum selenide, we want to find the heterostructure with minimal lattice mismatch. Anybody with decent skills can interface these 2 systems just using the regular unit cells, but you actually need to adjust the unit cells so that you have minimal lattice mismatch. So I'm going to show you how to do this. How would you start with bulk graphite and bulk molybdenum selenide and combine them in a way with minimal lattice mismatch? And so one sneak peek to the course now would be, it's pretty easy to make what's known as full integer supercells. So where you start, for example, with 1 by 1 by 1 hexagonal boronitride. So here you could see this lattice vector is just one, that this unit cell has just a single 1 by 1 on its lattice vector, which is A, okay? And if you apply this transformation matrix in VESTA to this system, you're going to get this system here on the right, which is a 3 by 3 by 1 hexagonal boronitride. So you've expanded this dimension by 3, you've expanded this dimension by 3. So now after applying this transformation matrix, this dimension is 3 times A, okay? But what if you wanted to make a root integer supercell? What would you have to do? And I'm going to show you how to do this in VESTA, okay, during the course. And we're going to have a lot of videos on this. This is just a static slide here. And then I'll show you a side-by-side comparison between the 2 so you can understand the difference. And we're going to make a bunch of different systems. For example, here you have a certain graphene hexagonal boronitride interface, and here you have another one that has a minimal lattice mismatch. Likewise, we have one between graphene and molybdenum selenide, as well as one between gallium nitride and this really cool system that's a bilayer of titanium and tin. There's also going to be a new Slack community, as I mentioned, where you can get direct access to questions and you can have a network effect and discuss with other people in the community all you want. We can have a good time. So the link to the course will be in the description. If you use the link to the course I give you, I think somehow that's better. I don't know too deeply about it, but I think it might be difficult to find it directly in the marketplace. And I think Udemy might take a higher portion if you don't use it of the percentage of the cost of the video. Oh yeah, there's also a coupon. I think it's like 50% off. I kept the course as cheap as possible without being free on Udemy to try to make some exclusive content. All right, so hopefully I'll see you there. If not, stay tuned on the channel for more free stuff. Should have some Hartree-Fock stuff coming up, and also I think some more VESTA videos incoming. All right, take care everyone. See ya.